Best in the game, ready to ignite. Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. Summoning creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright. Caffeine runs fueling his creativity inside. Got a YouTube channel where he's shining so bright. MTG3, the show that takes flight. He's a lyrical beast, spitting fire with every bite. Rap metal flow, pounding beats to win sight. No one can stop him, he's on a meteoric height. Super fast tortoise, the champion of the fight.
Good morning, hope you're up. Enjoy that coffee in your cup. Good morning from the shelf. Super fast tortoise does so well. Sit back, relax, time to chillax. Face the facts, morning coffee show intact. Let's enjoy the show, let's enjoy the flow. Morning coffee is the best. Shine with friends, we are blessed. Into the mood, coffee for every dude.
Yo, welcome to the show of Super Fast Tortoise, and we have some good friends here in the house. We got MTG Hillbilly, Mugenfool, and kjcowboydan. What's up?
What's up?
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, you guys rock. You guys rule. Thank you guys for being here
And
today.
rolling.
That's right. That's right. As you see me rolling on YouTube, why don't you hit that like button and stay? Something like that.
Womp womp.
Wow. Well, this is why I'm not paid to be a singer, you know.
Yeah.
I don't get paid to write songs. Suno's free.
It's free and it sings for free too.
That's right.
Makes you wonder.
So in other words, that was
Pretty much. Womp womp.
Sad trombone.
Look, you know, I'm like the broken coffee pot, you know. It says it doesn't percolate. It says, you know, it's not hot, but at least has a great personality. I don't know if you ever seen that meme of a broken coffee pot with the paper stuck to it. That's how it's like, don't throw away the coffee pot.
yeah. It's why every time I have bad weather here, I gotta grab my coffee pot and take it with me.
That's right. Same here. In fact, Hillbilly and I joke about that all the time when there's tornado scares. So if there's a tornado in your area, don't forget to grab the coffee pot. Save the coffee pot.
Save coffee pot.
See, I get the exact opposite when there's a tornado. Like, for some reason, when there's a tornado, all the stray dogs come to my door. I had 2 dogs come to my door, scratching at my door after a tornado. I had 3 different cats come scratching at my door after a tornado, and every single critter in the world comes to my door after a tornado. I don't get it.
You guys, he had stray mugenfool once.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy because you're just a head in a jar.
Indeed.
Indeed,
Not just a head in a jar. I have a hat.
I have a hat.
Which I'm still wondering how in the hell you got that hat on your head.
Oh, I got somebody who adjusts it every once in a while. You know? You just gotta find somebody who's not afraid to put their hands in some H2OG, which is my liquid that's in the jar.
Nice. That's funny. That's funny.
I am having a problem with my 286 computer, and it's making my this old computer from 1994 is not working with my anything today. As you can see, I'm just a stationary picture for some reason.
Ooh, yeah, well, yeah, but at least you still look handsome and you're blinking.
There we go. I think I'm working now. Huh.
Nice. All right, let's say hello to some people in chat. We got Game Checker. He's doing all the commands. Good morning, Coffee Keeper. That's right. We got Game Checker. The future is bleak and MTG is dead. Okay, he's just joking there. That ought to get the pitchforks and torches out. All right. Hey, Backwoods, what's up?
Backwoods.
Backwoods.
What's up? Yeah, they're chilling. Today is a good day. Today is a wonderful. It is Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, I won't be here Thursday because I got dentist to do.
No, dentist. The dentist. That's why they tell you to open your mouth so they can poke and prod you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, also today's the 20th. I like to commemorate this day as in 4 days I turned 40 years old. Yeah,
Big 4-0.
big
Over the
4-0.
hill, they say.
But you know what else is happening in 4 days?
For the first
right?
time?
For the first time in a lifetime.
Oh man, I did that 7 years ago. It was
Yeah.
all right. It was
Yeah.
all right.
All right, I bring that up because also in 4 days we got Waffles Pool Game Extravaganza on August 24th. That's in 4 days. At 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, there's $7 per pull. Shipping is included in the cost. Every 5 pulls bought equals 1 extra spot on the prize wheel. Grand prize is 1 Bloomburrow Play Booster Box. You visit YouTube or Patreon for information to see all prizes, additional bonuses for Patreon members, and there's ways to pay. But also after the after the pool game in the near future, there'll be a raffle that you can get. You're looking to sell at least 1,000 tickets. Date to be determined. Tickets are $2 a ticket. Grand prize is an Emrakul, World Anew, Borderless, Foil. Other prizes include other cards and magic product that you see on screen. See Patreon for more information on that too.
Oh,
Yeah, that's pretty solid. And that was an official little sponsored announcement by Captain Waffles. He asked me if I could do it, so I said yes.
with
With that, we go to
You are watching Super Fast Tortoise.
Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. Summoning creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright.
whoa, and I want to say hello, Twiddler. What's up? Welcome to the show. And also, I'd like to know, have you guys watched anything interesting in the last few days?
No.
No?
No, not
Not,
really.
not since I watched The Creator.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
How about KJ? Have you watched anything new?
Well, as you know, I've been on that Marvel deep dive, but I took a break from that last night to watch some old Smosh videos on YouTube.
Oh,
Now,
nice.
now I was digging back into the archives for the Smosh videos, like the old If Pokemon Were Real and some of the other stuff that they did back
Like
in the day.
Zelda theme song they did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, way back in the day before they became Smosh like they are now, you know.
Yeah, more corporate.
Way before Rhett and the boys got them and they got all corporate and
Yeah, back in the day, I used to watch Smosh all the time. Back in the time when Ray William Johnson was topping the charts and they stole the #1 spot.
He's came back recently, but
Ray William Johnson,
yeah, he has came back on YouTube.
he's been in and out. I know that for sure.
Yeah,
Right.
I just noticed he had a new video recently, so
Yeah, like most of the things I've seen him do with shorts.
yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen him do a full MTG equals 3 video. And wow, like I think people would like to see that again.
Yeah,
But
but
there's so much gray line that sometimes turns black and white when it comes to sharing videos that are not yours. YouTube is not what it used to
some
be.
of these companies tend to copyright them, so
yeah, YouTube has certain rules on freebooting, and while as you know, if you are a follower of a certain female who has a tendency to go after other YouTube creators, she freeboots all the time. I'm not going to say Sniper Wolf out loud.
Right, but you know,
They let her get away with freebooting other people's stuff so much, in fact, that she's gone as far as like her XQC and a few others have gone as far as playing entire videos without pausing or commenting on them.
oh wow, that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
So you know, it's like YouTube's freebooting rules are very based off of how much money you're bringing into the YouTube fund.
Probably.
Yeah.
Like how much you're bringing into the coffers there.
Mm-hmm. Was it? So I watched an interesting movie last night. It starred Mark Wahlberg and I can't remember her name, but she played Storm in the original X-Men.
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry, yeah. It starred Mark Wahlberg and Halle Berry. And the movie was called The Union. It was a kind of a cheesy flick. It was good. It was a cheesy flick. Like you can tell the budget was not as big as like they probably wish it was. But like Mark Wahlberg is this guy who's a construction worker, and Halle Berry is this old high school friend who's part of like some secret agency called the Union that's supposedly better than MI6 and all that jazz. But like
He leaves out some of the most important characters in that movie. Halle Berry's in it and Mark Wahlberg. But what about J.K. Simmons, for God's sakes?
I was about to get into that actually. Because like J.K. Simmons was the boss of it, and the whole story is premised around there's a leak in the company, and there's like the movie's like okay at best. J.K. Simmons is probably like the best part of that movie. But like the action scenes are done really well, like to make it look realistic. Like if this is the case, this is probably what happened. I liked it. Yeah, that was my turn on the show. It was something new we watched last night, and like it felt genuinely like they were best friends. And at the end of the credit scenes, because they're not going to tell you how it ends, they're not going to tell you like anything more about the show. But in the end, they show you pictures of Mark Wahlberg when he's part of New Kids on the Block age, and Halle Berry, and how they met once during that time. This was kind of like a reunion movie for them.
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, some people forget that Mark Wahlberg was part of New Kids on the Block.
They also forget that he used to be on billboards as an underwear model too.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's true.
I mean, Marky Mark's done everything.
Mm-hmm. Now you own Wahlburgers.
Well, I've been watching a Yu-Gi-Oh through the years, a bunch of videos going through each year of Yu-Gi-Oh competitive.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that's
very interesting.
You know,
I was gonna say, wish someone would do that for Magic the Gathering, but I guess that's a lot more history they'd have to go through. But
streaming people playing Magic like live.
No, like they're going through like the history of the competitive thing.
Oh, there's videos on YouTube about that.
One for each year.
There's probably a lot of them.
Like I don't know how when the last updated one, but there's a whole history on it. And in fact, even on Netflix, they created a show. I don't know if it's still on Netflix, but it's called Walk the Aeons or something like that, or Walking the Plains. Yeah. And it was going through people and their personal history with the professional look of playing Magic and what they did to get there and the stuff they had to do to be a part of it.
Yeah, I would recommend the Yu-Gi-Oh one too. Yeah, that's just one person, but it goes over like what deck was popular, what was happening in the format, what got banned, and what new sets came out, and what important cards came from that set.
Right, and there's like a whole video on some bands like that. Like, there's a whole video on YouTube talking about how Jace, the Mind Sculptor, got banned and how he was like the boogie monster for a while, where people believed he was just too power creeped, and now he's like mid-tier planeswalker when he used to be like the number one planeswalker.
Yep.
So that stuff does exist for Magic. It's just the difference is most likely is Yu-Gi-Oh stuff is probably done by Yu-Gi-Oh and hardcore, like a hardcore fan. Where Magic Gathering, you got like 50,000 people creating videos like these in different ways. So you have to find different people, different perspectives and stuff like that.
Well, I'm pretty sure you have that Yu-Gi-Oh is a large community, and so is like the Pokemon community. But you get, I think like when it comes to finding these kind of documentaries like that, it's really. There are two perspectives. Right. And I've seen this a lot in the Pokemon community. It's when it comes to documentaries about the history of Pokemon, for example. you have the perspective of the collector slash player who's collecting all the memorabilia they possibly can.
All right, I've seen a video like that. What's
And
up,
then,
zombie?
then you have the
I'm
perspective
good.
of the company itself.
Yeah.
And their perspective is more straightforward and outright, where the collector player, they're going to be looking at things from a different direction. And then there's a lot of I noticed that in a lot of the collectibles communities, when they're looking at like the history of these collectibles, is there's a lot of disagreement.
Yeah, well, you know what's funny too? It's like I don't know if the channel still exists or if the videos are up, but there used to be a guy who did a video did a little video series called "If Yu-Gi-Oh cards were Magic cards," and like you'd take a Yu-Gi-Oh card that's basically free to play, and he'd be like, "Here's how this card would work in Magic the Gathering." He's like, "Busted," and it was hilarious.
Yeah. Sounds hilarious.
So I don't know if
There is one podcast I would recommend for the history of Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
It's called the Receivables. They're going by set, talking about the set and what cards were in and all that.
Ooh, receivables. I don't remember who runs it, but I remember they were creating their content looking for a name. They came up with that name because they do Magic content too.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That's the one I would recommend for Magic the Gathering set reviews.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm just waiting for their sixth edition review, you know?
Right. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, in the world of stuff today, how are you doing, Hillbilly?
Doing pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Had a pretty good stream this morning.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Subscribers.
Yeah, I picked up a couple of subscribers this morning.
Thinking of subscribers, if you're new to the channel, why don't you hit that subscribe button? You might like what you find. We're doing pretty good. We do a live show about every day.
And then once you hit that subscribe button, also make sure you hit that other button that'll come up that says join our community.
Yeah, you can hit the bell for notifications and become a member.
Yep.
Yes.
Mugenfool, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah. Doing good. All right. And kjcowboydan, what is up?
Oh, not much. That's right. Just having I'm having a day with technology. I'll tell you what. Now, for those people who are not familiar with my lore, I am a head in a jar, yes, but I'm broadcasting from the future to the past, and I need a specific 1980s to early 90s computer to do that.
You know what you should do?
Tech issues all day long.
You know what you should do? You know what you should do? Because I know you got an intro music, an intro video for your show, like this plays kind of loops.
Right.
You need to get you need to use Suno and try to find like a unique sound that sounds eerie, like the Twilight Zone sound, but its own thing. You know, and you like have like little prompts that come up, like little pictures that say "from the future," podcasting to the past. You know, I'm just a head in a jar, but I got more brains than like whatever might sound funny. A rat.
Well, funny that you bring that up is I actually have a similar plan, and as what we're going to do is we're going to get chat to help write the entire lore of the Cowboy Dan, and we're going to take what we already know, and we have a theme song as it is,
right?
But what we're going to do is we're going to create the lore. And we're going to use like a video animation software, so that way we can we'll use some pictures that are already pre-drawn of the different Cowboy Dan images, and we're going to have an AI make a cartoon that'll fit the lore.
Nice. You know what I was just thinking of too, that kind of fits in the thing of fan creation. It's like, you remember the movie Megamind?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You remember the giant gorilla with the fish in the jar for a head?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, you could have a suit like that where you're just a head in a jar and a like giant robot body.
Well, once I get my 2D model, I'm actually going to have a little robot that, as we change scenes, will come over and pick up my jar and put it on its head, and it'll change the scene with that. But it's still a lot of animation, and it's going to come along a little after my 2D model comes around, because my artist has a lot of work to do on that, and she's got a lot of commissions.
Oh yeah, no doubt. You know, she's helping you out, but she's got to deal with the responsibilities first.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Makes sense. You know, but you know, you're just a handsome fella that's just a head in a jar. So, with a morning.
But one of the fun things we want to do with that robot, though, that you brought up, that we do have a robot idea, is that chat will be able to control it.
Oh, yeah, that's a very Twitch thing to do.
Yeah, chat will be able to control it. So, like, we'll have a few fun things that we're working on. We're working on having a chat-controlled stick, which will stir up my jar and make my head spin, type of thing.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Wow, that's funny.
Wow.
Or have a hand come down and feed you fish food, and you go up and swim.
Yeah, chat's going to be able to do that. We're working on getting a sticker from Chat Stickers.
Yeah,
and it'll be an overlay that we pop on there, and Chat can feed like fish food to me.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. Now we get to this point.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe.
Moves, the strategies, and the flares. With the vast tortoise, he's running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes.
That's right. That's right. This is your show. Everybody, you rock and you roll. So we actually have a topic today. Magic the Gathering is continuing to grow, and the sets keep coming out so far. We have had a great season of Magic the Gathering products with Outlaws of Thunder Junction, Bloomburrow, and Modern Horizons 3. Not all related, but wow, those are some baller sets. Then we have MTG Foundations coming out soon, the new core set. Do we have a chance of a good future, or just a plethora of new cards? Let me retry that. Just a plethora of new cards that will frazzle the hair of every Magic player. Let's reminisce about some of the good times and dream of the future as we talk about how MTG might look in the future. Whoop whoop. See, Gordon's not perfect. If you thought I was perfect, I'm sorry for misleading you.
Yeah, that's that's the topic. Yeah, that's power creep. Power creep is real, and it's going to continue being real. And not only that, it's just going to be. So many cards, so many sets. Excuse me. So many cards, so many sets are being released now, and it seems like it's like every 2 months now instead of every 3 months, and it's just the cards are just overwhelming right now.
Right. I mean, think about Arena. You know, they try to keep you fresh every month with having the ability to buy the, what do you call the thing that you buy every month?
Mastery Pass.
The Master Pass, yeah. It's trying to keep the sets of Master Pass to help you get more packs of the set as you more. You know, but like still, like the set comes out every 2 to 3 months. We know for standard, every 2 to 3 months for standard. But obviously, you get the supplementary sets that come in during those months and stuff. So for someone like me who plays Commander, it just seems nonstop. But like if I was just a standard player, I wouldn't be too worried because like every 2 3 months is perfectly fine. But like for Commander players, you feel like you're in a rut. So Commander players, you know, just keep getting options. And I've come to a point where like I just need to write a list of cards I want from sets down. Like I still need to get the Lutri, or not Lutri. I still need to get the Otter from the starter kit for my cube. And there's a couple cards I want from Modern Horizons. I still want to get a couple of Planeswalkers. I also want to get a couple of the Eldrazi's from that set, which cost money. Then I want to get like some cards from Bloomburrow that they spoiled already, and I can't wait to see more of the Bloomburrow. It's pretty good. And drafting is one of the best things to do. And when they come out with more sets, drafting is a fun way to keep things fresh as the new sets come out. Because not every set has to be constructed, and you don't have to buy singles of drafts. You've got to buy packs and your entry fee, basically. Your entry fee usually pays for the packs. And even Cane Shaker must agree, because he says packs are for drafting, not food. All right. Packs for drafting.
Don't get me wrong. It's nice being able to get new cards, but they're getting treated the sets like they do the reprints. But you know how they do the reprints? I mean, they'll print a card here, next set or two, they'll reprint it again and then again and again. I'm like, that's too much reprints of a card. And knocking that price down. And now they're doing the sets the same way. When they'll throw a set out here, very next month or two, boom, here's another set. Boom, here's another set. Don't even give them enough time to breathe.
Well, all right. So we live in an era where you just kind of got to let go of the idea. You got to let go of the idea that they're going to reprint shit, right? Like, the truth is, they're going to reprint things because things make money. They're going to find cards worth money that they can reprint.
And they are a business. They have to make money.
Make money. Yep. So you just got to get over the idea of reprints happening, right? If you got into money to collect for the money, Wizards kind of just assembled that idea. So the best thing to do with Magic is find cards that you want, or hopefully get cards that are too expensive. Because I know, for example, HILLBILLY and I are broke people. We don't got all the money to spend. And buying singles can be a problem for cards like $40. And if they reprint a card that's like $40, like, say, Sensei's Divine Top was at one time, when its price will drop. And if it drops down to $9, it's more grabbable. So the reprints, like, even though the prices of boxes are going up a little, the reprints are controlling the market, so people who are more needing to save money, like me, can afford them more. So it's a backhanded ideal. Like your collection's going down in value, but newer players who are poor can afford the singles more often. So it's like a balancing act that just can't be perfectly balanced, and it sucks. But at the same time, I get the option to buy something I haven't been able to do before. So how can I complain about that?
I see a lot of collectibles industries going into the subscription market, not just paperbacks and whatnot, but with the card industry. Like, I've noticed that like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And a few other trading card games have started going into bento boxes for the monthly subscription bento boxes. Here's what's coming out. Maybe I know that a lot of people don't want to hear somebody say Magic needs to release something more, but maybe they ought to start like doing bento boxes. Here's exclusives for our people who are purchasing our monthly subscription of bento boxes.
Right.
Whether it be a exclusive card, or maybe it's a T-shirt along with so many packs that just come to your door every month. It's probably the future of where that's going to go. A lot of people are getting into the bento box idea of monthly subscriptions.
That's kind of where they're headed in the looks of it, because of Secret Lair. Because Secret Lair is buying cards strictly from Wizards of the Coast, not from a store. But like here's how I see the shift. And this is where I think it's kind of pushing into the future, right? Here's where I see the shift. Like, Magic the Gathering used to be naturally collectible, and by naturally, their policy on reprints were not as heavy as they are now. Like, where they reprint about anything worth a dime, back in the day, they wouldn't touch a card for a while because they're more cared about making something new and cooler. COVID kind of changed that when they COVID came out and people wanted a master set kind of thing, like a reprint set, and they did it, and it was beyond successful. Now, that was a signpost to them saying, if this works, how many times can we do this? How many times can we go back to the well? Well, they keep doing that. And during this time, collectors are complaining, which we've been there. I've been on shows like that where people are complaining. But Wizards seems to be like, okay, well, we don't want to neglect the reprint industry because it makes us money and it works well.
They have to.
Right?
They have to.
They're starting to create things that are purposely collectible, like serialized cards, cool frames. Wizards of the Coast took out the natural collectability of the game because the profits are there, and they're trying to force the collectible industry into seeing what a collector's card is. Like some cards they won't reprint, like the 1-of-1 ring. They're not going to reprint that 1-of-1 ring. They might reprint the 1 ring in a future date, but the 1-of-1 ring will still be the 1-of-1 ring. Their serialized cards will still be the serialized cards. Now, I want to mention they weren't perfect about it at first because sometimes the serialized cards have the same picture, same frame as some of the regular cards. So the demand for it was not as huge. Where when they do nowadays, when they do a serialized card, they try to make it look different. They try to spice it up. So not only is it a serialized card, it's unique from the set. So,
I mean, don't get me wrong. Reprints are good. I like reprints. Because just like you said, it makes it where you can actually afford to buy the card that you're wanting.
right.
But they still should let the reprints, the cards breathe, and also these sets that they're coming out with. The sets can't get into where they can't breathe. I mean, look, we just got Bloomburrow. Now we're all, and here in just a few more days, we're going to start the Dustborn spoilers.
Right.
Bloomburrow has not even been able to breathe yet. I mean, there's still lots of decks out there to be created. That's where I'm coming from is, they're not letting the sets breathe.
Mm-hmm.
First, they wouldn't let the main card breathe before they made the reprint. Now they're doing the sets the same way, not letting them breathe.
Right. Kjcowboydan has a good point here. Over the years, there's been all kinds of things to collect. There are things like one thing I love about Dual Brain's channel. If you guys don't know Dual Brain, he buys old school stuff in collections. Like he likes buying old boxes that you could buy that have magic art all over them, old packs that you can find. He can find odd packing sleeves that are still on a reel. Like old fat pack bundles, old stuff like that. There's still stuff to collect in Magic the Gathering. You just got to know where to collect and how to collect that. But Wizards of the Coast, they need to make the money, and as a company to try to improve their profits everywhere. And I put that in quotes because they're making lots of money and they're always trying to make a little bit more money.
All right. I believe that the phrase "improve your profits" with any company that's as big as Hasbro in the long run, there is no need to improve the market or improve the what they're bringing in, but there is always somebody new who can be made into a gamer for that game, and they have to sell that new person who's not playing. They're not when they do these mass reprints and mass prints. They're doing this because they're trying to get the new gamer. They don't care about the people who's already bought into the game. Their money now falls into the new people they can get addicted to purchasing the product.
That's part of it. Yeah.
Because by the time everything hits resale, that resale goes. That's up to you as the collector for the resale. It's Hasbro stops making money once it gets to the resale.
Yep.
So they have to reprint if they're going to continue, and you're going to continue to have players out there. Hasbro has to reprint, and they have no choice, and you're not going to like it.
Right. Backwards, reprints and the only thing that affects the price is also supply and demand, which is another true thing. If I don't like the card or art, I don't really care how much the card is worth. I don't really chase it. That's right. You gotta love what you want. Like here's a card I like, and a card I want more of. You know, one card I always could use more of, and I think everybody could use more of. But that's just my personal opinion. Is Sensei's Divine Top. You know, I think it's amazing that they're reprinting it in Mystery Boosters too as an uncommon. Now it might be rare to find because there's only one card slot per pack for the future sight frame. But if that even drops the price enough where I can afford one, I'm going to grab them. Plus, I love the future sight frame, so I'm just a little bit biased about that. You know, so the reprints aside in the future, because we know there's going to be reprints in the future. It's just one of the things. Not only do you have to accept nowadays, as if you're going to stay into Magic, but it's also one of those things that are going to continue to happen no matter what we say, because we don't have control over the market. We don't change the ways people think, right? So, and I embrace the reprints more than I used to, because I used to like to have value in my cards, but I love playing the cards, and if I can afford them, they're pretty good. Or maybe someday may just gift you one. Nice. But like.
By the way, thank you, Cane Shaker. Thank you.
Yeah, you're good. It took me a second to understand what's going on, but you're good. But like, look at the creativity that's going into the sets now. Bloomburrow, just an amazing set, right? Outlaws of Junction, not my whole cup of tea, but there's some amazing cards and flavor in that set. Then so far, what we've seen of Duskmore, it's looking pretty banger. Then the fact, because I said we're not going to focus too much on reprints, but we're getting a huge reprint set every 5 years of Foundations, and I think Foundations will kind of cool down the reprint list, hopefully, because that's going to be reprints for the standard set, but it's going to be amazing to have people look at Foundations like, here's when standard starts, here's when it ends, kind of thing. Like that'll be amazing when we have that back, instead of being like, I don't know where standard starts or ends. Foundations will eventually be the thing where like Foundation starts here and it goes to here, the latest set. You know, so I think Wizards is improving on their product. I think they're improving on their game overall. Now, like here's where the mud gets mucky. Since Aftermath, they told us collecting Magic will change, and you'll see how the changes. I think that's been part of it, you know, with the reprints and all that stuff. But I think Wizards of the Coast is paying more attention to what's collectible, what sells, what people want, and you know, like how people data mine off the internet to get your information to find out how to advertise to you, to sell to you. I think Wizards of the Coast is no different. They're trying to sell to you like they're selling to me, and they're trying to find what works that makes you want to go, I want that set. I mean, look at the bangers we had. Outlaws of Modern Junction, Bloomburrow, you know, Modern Horizons 3, bangers of sets. I think they're learning.
Yep. You know, we skipped this segment.
Yeah, I think you skipped 2 segments.
Yeah, you missed the card of the day.
Yep.
Oh, we did. You know,
I was wondering when that's going to happen.
Well, you know what? Just for that,
Card of the day.
Ooh.
Be Devil. Hillbilly, why don't you read this card?
Sure. Be Devil. For 2 blacks, 1 red, Rakdos. Instant. Destroy target artifact, creature, or planeswalker. It is easy to get taken in by the spectacle, to enjoy a bit of naughty amusement. But make no mistake, Cult of Rakdos is a danger.
Tajik. All right. Yeah, that's the card of the day because, well, I like the artwork of the card. It's a good card. It's always a fun card. It's amazing. Indubitably. The Devil is always fun. It's always cool. It's always awesome. And yeah, I totally forgot this segment because, you know, today's topic, sometimes it's hard to get over that hill of reprints. You know, it's a big topic, but honestly, once you realize you're not controlling it, you're not making a difference to how it works.
Yep.
This is not important along things, but you got to think of the benefits, things, the positive side. That's what we try to do. But with that, I did find a picture of Hillbilly on the internet, shaved, right? He's clean shaven. Oh, that's right. Coffee is my spirit animal, but look at it. It's Hillbilly with his hair, his eyes, no beard, topless for the ladies, probably. And here's my, and if you can't see my response, here's how I look. That's the exact same face when I see Hillbilly drinking coffee without me. Right, but then we got some curated memes that were created by KJ and the community on Discord. If you're a part of Discord, you're always going to be part of making some memes for the show, which is amazing because I love the way you interact, the way you include yourselves in. You got Tortoise Hillbilly, could you do Mugenfool, and a head in a jar, go for coffee. It's a creep show of In the Show morning podcast. It's more of an advertisement than a meme, but I like it.
But the caption was inspired. The picture was Hillbilly's idea. He gave us the picture from yesterday's show, and the caption itself was from Cosmic Seeds.
Yeah, Cosmic Seeds. Cosmic Seeds is awesome. Everybody's awesome. And then with the next picture, boom. Wait, come back with my coffee. Someone stole KJ's coffee.
Looks like the coffee stole my coffee.
The coffee, your coffee is still in the cell.
The caption, wait, come back with my coffee. That was from kjcowboydan.
Dude. Woo-woo. Now I'm looking at the picture. I'm looking at the leg that's most forward. It's a stick in the middle of the cup, while the back leg is actually in the back of the cup. This thing must walk lopsided.
Notice the hands also, they're facing the wrong direction.
Yeah. Oh, no, I think the hands are the right direction, actually.
Yeah.
But, like, the hands are in the perfect spot, too. The legs are offbeat. That guy must be running all funky because like he doesn't have a joint in his leg. It's just a stick with a shoe on it. He has a leg in the back that's just pushing forward. I mean, this is one of those pictures that the more you look at it, the funnier it gets.
Yep.
Which is funny because obviously his brand of coffee is Laffy Coffee, and we're laughing at this right now.
That's right. That's awesome. That's awesome. And look, I just looked at his shadow. His shadow's even misskewed. Like, where's that little pull coming out into his hand? All right. AI generated. We love it. Then the last bit. This was made between. No, this was from Mrs. Hillbilly. The memes, text, and everything. The picture. I don't know how you got a picture of me sitting outside the shower, but.
Well, your wife told me when she was about to shave your back, and we wanted to get a picture of that first.
Don't even think about taking my coffee. That's right. Coffee. That's funny. That's funny. All right. There's the pictures of the day. And look, there's a card on Hillbilly's mic that you just put there.
Is that a reminder for pack opening of the day?
Could be. And I bet this is somebody's favorite card.
Oh, yeah.
Backwoods, don't look. He has it.
Yes, of the Hellraiser.
You guys rock. Maybe someone would just gift you one. Let's see you get more geisas that you're collecting. I guess you didn't get the response. I don't know. Learned hands are the hardest things to get it right in. Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Tortoise Squatch. That's right. Backwoods. I just bought the foil.
Well, that ain't foil.
All right. All right. Yeah. I don't have an intro yet, so hold on a second. Hold on a second. Boo, 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 boo. We're opening packs with Hillbilly. Da 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 da.
All right, here.
pack opening.
All right, here we go.
There we go.
Dang, blanket. Hillbilly proof. There we go. And open it from the bottom. You just hate it when cards are like that.
Yeah.
This one will get Bristly Bill's Vine Sower.
It looks like it.
It's Puma.
Pumbaa. Hakuna Matata. Ooh, I got a forest.
Bone shot.
Okay. Woo woo.
Collective Defiance.
Nice. That's a good card. Oh, Spire Bluff Canal. Full art. Saucy.
15 Grift. Very good card.
Woo woo.
Shepherd of the Clouds. This town ain't big enough.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Overzealous Muscle. Vault Plunderer. Spring Splasher. Conduit Pylons. Riddler Bighorn. Iron Fist Photovisor. Throw from the Saddle. And there you go.
There we go. There we go for the 100th time. Magic cards in every line. Throw them up. Watch something shine. Going out of my flipping mind. Straight up top of land. Everybody hit your hands. That's right. I don't know.
Do I ever? No.
Yeah. Well, I'd sing if you're happy, you know, clap your hands, but KJ can't join in since he doesn't have any.
Sure, pick on the guy with no torso and hands.
That's
and
right.
Legs and...
I would make jokes about you, but you couldn't even stomach it.
Dad jokes.
All right. With that,
It could be worse. He could be pulling out the mom jokes.
Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take. So it's lit. MTG3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise. Building a following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon. No one can bring us down. MTG3 in the house. We own this town. Ripping through the beats with a fury.
Whoa. Now, it might be a few minutes earlier than normal, but we're going to start closing out the show. And with closing out the show, we're going to hit the shill section. Before we get to the shill section exactly, I want to remind you, because we are sponsored today by Captain Waffles, to say, hey, August 24th at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, $7 pulls, shipping included in the cost. Every 5 pulls bought equals 1 extra spot in the prize wheel. The prize wheel will get you some banger cards. Also a chance to get a Bloomburrow Play Booster box. Whoop, whoop. And these cards that you see on screen, the lands, the subtlety, the Shieldred, foil etched, that's all included in the pool game that you might have a chance to win. So August 24th, get to the Waffle Pool Game Extravaganza. Also, Waffle Razzle Dazzle will be determined, but there will definitely be some cool prizes to win. All right. With that, we're going to get into Hillbilly Shill.
All right, 567 subs. Ooh, let's continue to making my channel grow. That way, when we get to 800, another giveaway. 1,000, another giveaway. Plus, we got other things going on when I get to 1,000 subs. But make sure you're commenting on all videos. This video, my videos, Mugenfool's videos, KJ's videos.
Yeah.
Comment on all of them. That way we can help these channels grow. Because the more comments, the more interaction y'all do, helps the channels. Make sure you're liking all the streams that each of us do. That helps the channel also. And let's continue helping the channels grow. And I do thank each and every one of y'all that are here for this stream. And I also want to thank you for being part of my community, my own personal community, which is, the Hillbilly channel. Very much appreciated. And this afternoon at 2:00, I will be streaming another game of Arena.
Nice. Mugenfool.
Yeah. I'm still not feeling too great, but I'm going to try to record in the next week or so. It's something for everyone.
Yeah, something for everyone. What's up? Then we got the one, the only, head in the jar, KJ.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? So, when you get a chance to hit up the Discord page today, we're doing this week, we're doing, you create the caption, I'll create the meme. So you just feel free to toss out that caption whenever you want during the week, and we'll create a meme based off the caption you create. I'm not throwing up a picture this week until we find the winner for the captions. So the best caption will get a meme. And we'll air it tomorrow on tomorrow's show.
Ooh, hells yeah. Tomorrow's Wednesday. And with that, my friends, I don't have anything else to the show other than make sure to become a membership. Become a member if you want to. It's awesome. We love it. I want to thank Hillbilly. I want to thank Time Capsule. I want to thank DeLawson. I want to thank Ella for being members of the channel. You guys all rock. And I won't remember that all the time to say that, but I did create an outro to show it. You guys rock. You guys rule. Thank you for liking the video, hanging out with us, being amazing. No extra streams tonight because it's Tuesday. Tomorrow will be video game night. Let's get this all done. Thank you for your support. We love y'all. You're amazing. Stay out of trouble and play wise, my friends. And with that, my friends, we're going to...
I totally want to thank you for watching today's video. I really appreciate it, 100%. Like this video as if it's your favorite kind of pizza, dude. And if you wouldn't mind, consider smashing that subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications. Every one of these things you do helps the channel out a lot.
The moves, the strategies, and the flair.